Okay. Um, First episode's gonna be with the texture pack, or at least first half of it is, because I don't want to log out and then have to wait a whole like hour to for the game to restart. Because whole premise of this, by the way, whole premise of like what video I'm doing and whatnot, is to show that you don't need anything good to become at least somewhat successful with YouTube. Because I personally have always felt that the reason that I haven't been able to do well on YouTube is because I don't have a amazing PC or the best mic, the best TV or monitor. I have a monitor. Um, so I just want to prove to one myself and to two others that it is possible to do it on pretty much the bare minimum of what people might have. So whilst I'm gathering the basic resources, I'll I'll talk about what I have, like equipment wise. Okay. So the first thing I have, the most important thing I have, is a Xbox One. I don't think that's good, personally. I don't think it's good enough to, like, go professional with it, YouTube-wise. But the whole point of this is to try and prove to myself that I can do it. The other stuff I have is a headset with a mic on it. It's just like a $30 headset mic. Not that good, but it's better than nothing. It's so I can talk whilst streaming and recording and stuff like that. And then everything else, I have my phone, to like have chat open and whatnot, cause I'm live. Let me make a furnace actually. What the fuck is that noise? Is that a chicken? Do you hear that yelling? Anyway, everything else that I have you do not need. I need to make that very clear. I think what I listed at first, other than like, you know, a TV, is the bare minimum of what you would need. Obviously, you could have like a PlayStation or I don't think you can have a Switch. I don't think you could be live on a Switch. But like stuff like that. You don't need a PC to go live, and that's the main thing that I'm trying to prove that I can be successful with the bare minimum. Also, there's a creeper. So obviously, I'm not gonna be on like the best version of Minecraft, which in my opinion is Java, because I can have performance mods and whatnot. But I'm still gonna be playing Minecraft. The core concept is still the same. Combat might be different. Oh, there's okay. I died. This whole thing that I'm doing is to prove to myself that I do not need the best equipment. So I got what I can think of to be the least amount of stuff that you would need to be a content creator, YouTuber, TikToker, whatever the fuck they are, all are. Um, so video disclaimer is going to be extremely low quality, not extremely. It's gonna be more low quality than the stream is right now. If you're watching the stream, it's more low quality than the than the it's more high quality than. Hold up, let me get my bearings in check. I'm sorry, this is like the first time I'm doing this. You will also, throughout these videos, hear my confidence go up and me get more used to doing this type of system of talking whilst playing a game, because normally I'm in silence. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's going to be lower quality because I don't have a thing to capture my videos, my gameplay on. What I'm going to be doing instead is, I'm going to be screen capturing my phone and just rewatching the live stream on my phone. Which I know sounds really dumb and like it won't work. I don't expect it to work well, but that's what I got for now, so that's all I have to work off of. So yeah, so throughout this series, no matter how long it takes, it might take till I'm 18. I don't know. Like, it may take me actual years to prove that you could start from basically bare minimum and get to the status of well-established YouTuber. I'm gonna make a piss bed. You come over here. I'm out of sprint. You get over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, it's a bee! I haven't used this texture pack in forever. I haven't been on this game in forever. This is the first time I've been back since like beginning of December. Which is mainly because I've been enjoying other games recently. So I haven't had very much time. I strafed away from the original conversation so bad. Back to the original topic. The bare minimum, in my opinion, is console that can stream, a mic so you could talk, at least decent quality, just for like convenience sake, you know. And then how do I and then a phone or some way to capture your video, right? I'm using my phone. I'm using the screen capture feature on my phone. But then obviously I have other little things. I don't just have my phone, my Xbox, you know, a TV. I have a monitor. You don't need a monitor. You need a TV, obviously, but hell, it could be a 20-inch flat screen TV. You could still live stream on it. Trust me, I've done it before. Not recently, but I've done it before. So now to the point where I list the stuff that I have, but you don't need. I have a keyboard and mouse just because I like playing like that. I enjoy being able to scroll wheel and whatnot. Scroll wheel and whatnot. Sorry, again, lisp and whatnot. I have a monitor. I don't have a TV. I can't, like, access Roku or whatever those streaming services are called without using my Xbox. It's what I count as a monitor, at least. It's also called a monitor on Amazon. But, again, I'm not trying to do the best. I'm trying to do the bare minimum, in my opinion. Or prove to myself that this is the bare minimum. Because, in my opinion, this... At least my opinion for the longest time has been you need a PC. You need to be really skilled at a video game. You need to be funny. All that stuff. Some of it still stands true. I do think you need to have at least some amount of skill to the game unless you're starting out brand new, and that's the whole premise of it. But I'm not. I've been playing this game since 2016, I think, is whenever I first started playing it, like, religiously, like how like how most people my age have been. Line over here. So, obviously, I can't do that, because that would be lying. Now, obviously, I will be progressing my equipment throughout the series of me just proving to myself. But that's the whole point. I'm not going to ask anybody for anything, unless it's obviously like my birthday. But the whole point is to get the parts yourself, or to earn them somehow. So what I mean by that is, say I get monetized. I'm not planning on getting monetized anytime soon, but say I get monetized from doing this. My pick broke. Most of that I could put into getting more better stuff. Because, frankly, I'm not gonna just be stuck. I'm not gonna handicap myself from progressing in video quality and whatnot. Yeah, so, like, I don't need the best equipment, basically. But I'm also not gonna hinder myself from using good equipment. The whole point is, from right now, where I am, I have pretty crappy YouTuber type of equipment. And that's the whole point, basically, is to slowly grow the channel and hopefully my setup with the bare minimum. Starting from the bare minimum. I don't want to start, I'm sick of just waiting, being like, yeah, no, I have to wait till the perfect opportunity where I have, you know, $1,000 set up, which honestly in this economy isn't very good, but still. I like a $10,000 setup, and you know, I'll be well into my 20s by then, and by then, who knows, maybe I won't ever get the chance to do what I want to do. That, I don't want to think like that anymore. I just want to do it. So, that's what this whole series will be about. Trying to make do with what I have. I've said this about 20 times, but I just want to nail it into the ground. This is the whole purpose of this series. To prove to myself, and others who might be in the same situation as me, or similar, that you do not need the best of the best equipment. You just need determination. Obviously, other people's opinions will vary, obviously. I'm not expecting everyone to be like, yeah, that's correct. If you're not funny, don't even try. If you're not funny and you're shit at a game, just quit. No, I think determination is also a skill that you need to have for it to take into effect. Okay. Tell me, like, in the comments if you want this texture pack to stay on, but in future episodes, expect it to be off. Because frankly, it's not updated. Hell, it's not even updated to the copper armor update. So a lot of stuff I'll be doing with this gameplay, you know, looking at new stuff and experiencing the newer stuff, will not be in this texture pack, so it'll just look out of place. So I'm going to use the default texture pack from now on. But first episode, I mean, why not? You know, why not just use it? Because I don't want to log out and then it'll take a year for the game to load back up. Now I'm full copper armor, so I'm gonna go into the caves. I'm gonna go into that cave. I've already explored that one. There's nothing. I'll show the ore mining and whatnot, like I said. But other than that, you're not gonna see much from in there. You're just gonna see me leave, because that's boring to me. Oh my. Okay. Exploration time. Ooh, I found my spot. I found a spot. I found a spot. I found a spot. I found a spot. Oh, that's a village. That's a village. Oh, dude, I wanted to live up. I wanted to live up there. I might live over there instead. I might live over there instead. It's a little too close to that stuff. Oh, dude, I don't want to live super close to a village though, because what if they die? Like, what if they die? I don't want them to die. I like that hill. That might be where I make my permanent base. Maybe. Oh, there's a weird portal up there. But yeah, I think I'll might live up on top of that, or maybe over past this village. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I found a village. I just kind of like ran through the forest. I found it. Doesn't look like it has a whole lot, so I'll just be in and out. Oh, dude, there's so many like good hills. I like building up on hills. Those are my favorite. Ooh, librarian. What you got? Useless. That guy was useless. I'll live. I want to go over here though. This is so difficult to choose. That over there looks so much better for a house. Oh, dude, this is always like the worst part. Is deciding where you want to live. Cause like you have to deal with the terrain. Ooh, no, yeah, I'm gonna live over on that side. Ooh, right there. Yep, right there, right there. You see that spot? Okay. You see that spot right there? That's where we're building our house. There, I've said it. I've said it. It's where we're building our house. I don't care. I don't care. This is where we live. This is where we're living. Building our house on the shore. I'm gonna make a little dock. Maybe a bridge to that side. I don't know. But that's where we are building our house. I still don't have a plan for the house yet. But I'll just kind of build till I get an idea. Yeah, okay. Okay. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. Okay, let me place down. Where's the crafting table? Okay. Temporary house number 1. AKA the old chest. The old chest next to the bed, next to the crafting table, next to the furnace. Okay, I found a spot to live. I've decided I'm gonna live here. It's just a little bit away from the village, as you can see. Nice little fishing area, you know. However, I'm gonna leave the building and whatnot till episode 2, just because I've been playing for 70 minutes, which is an hour and 10. I want to go make some food and whatnot. I think we've done enough for episode 1, wise. I've talked about the plans for the series and whatnot. Is there food in here? There is. Talked about the plans for the series. I've gotten a good bit of stuff. So like, I have iron pick, an iron chest plate, iron leggings. Perfect. I think this is a perfect spot to leave off an episode, personally. So, this is where I'm calling it. Hope you like the series. If you do, please subscribe, like the video. It'll support me. I look forward to doing more of the series. The plans for next episode: build a house. That's it. Maybe get a bit more iron to get a full set of iron, because I don't think I have enough. Next episode, texture pack will be off. Back to vanilla, like, looking Minecraft. So I don't have the weird art changes. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.